I turned my Etsy shop into a multi-million dollar business, and the number one product that I've had since the start has been stickers. I started off just doing hand painted canvases, but really got going with my Etsy shop when I started introducing sticker designs, and I expanded super quick, as quickly as I could, with as many new designs as possible. And I thought it would be good to boil down some tips for how to start up an Etsy shop or your own website, or both, selling stickers. This kind of all came to be pretty organically before stickers were like a huge thing, which I sort of think of as like 2019, 2020. I just kind of got suggestions from friends asking me to design stickers they could put on their laptop and water bottle. And it was super fun when I started getting sales of the stickers I was making on Etsy. And then I quickly realized that adding more designs was getting me more sales. So step one is figuring out something you want to make stickers of or about. The first stickers I did were based on the canvases I was painting, so they were floral patterns. This was one of the first. And then a lot of the very first ones were kind of like law related or related to gender equality. So that was kind of my first topic area, and I made different quotes and different florals. And over time, I built up a library kind of in those general areas. I don't think you need to stick to a niche necessarily. I just think it's easier to think of ideas and designs if you have a general topic to go off of. Also, if you have general topic areas, it makes it more likely that when you find someone interested in one of your stickers, they'll be interested in multiple. And obviously that's good for trying to get your customers invested in what you're making and interested in your work as a whole, and more likely to come back and maybe buy some more stickers in the future. In general, with stickers, if you're looking to appeal to individual customers, I think a lot of people like to display stickers that align in some way with their identity or are a reminder for themselves personally. So positive quotes have been very good for me throughout the time that I've sold stickers. I think that everybody is always happy to have a positive reminder on their water bottles and laptops. So that totally makes sense. But then other sort of identity related stickers can be like related to hobbies. So hiking, camping, musical instruments, sports are all really good sticker topic areas. People really love animals because a lot of people have a favorite animal. Hobbies like reading or crafting, really good categories. And then also people really, at least in my experience, seem to identify with food and drinks. So cocktails are a great idea. Coffee, definitely really good selling stickers for me. And because they have like a pre-existing fan base, like people in general just are fans of coffee, iced coffee, tea, things like that, they're going to search for that. In general, I would try to stay away from copyrighted and trademarked material because it can get dicey, but that is sort of a whole other topic area that I'll try and tackle another time. When I'm trying to think of ideas, I like to ask around. And especially if you already have a following on social media or you already have a way to easily communicate with customers, then definitely ask for feedback and what they want to see, because then you know that this is something that's in demand and not something that you're the only person who's going to be interested in it. As I mentioned, I tried to add as many designs as I could when I started creating sticker designs. That was basically because I went to a couple of pop-up markets and I laid all my stickers out on a table, and I noticed that people were pretty much interested in like diverse and lots of designs and wanted to buy multiple stickers at once. So it's kind of like casting a wide net. The more stickers that you have, the more likely that one is going to resonate with somebody. And if it's on Etsy, for example, most people find stickers on Etsy through search terms. So the search terms are going to be completely different for a flower truck versus a vase versus a quote. Those all have like a different appeal to them and will have different search terms in their title that will help customers find your shop. I also try to be keeping my eye out for new trends. So being on the forefront of a trend is super helpful because that's something that people are more likely to search for. And if you get into it early, then people will search for that term. They'll view your item. That'll boost the item in the SEO before more and more people catch on to that trend and the search term becomes more competitive. So to help you rise to the top. So for example, disco balls are pretty popular right now and got pretty popular about a year and a half ago. So I tried to, as quickly as I could, introduce a disco ball sticker, and then bows right now are also very popular. I think that trying to just ride trends may not serve you as well. I think it's important to have a little bit of both, kind of something that's trendy and something that's like very stylistically true to who you are as an artist, having something a little more timeless, a little more true to your style, and then also trying to stick with trends is really great. Once you've decided what designs you're going to create, I use my iPad to draw all of my designs. I use the app Procreate, and I have another video talking about how much I love Procreate and how great it is, and has some more information about how to get started with it. So that's where every single one of my sticker designs is created. Once the design is finished in Procreate, I export it and I upload it to my computer or my laptop, and then from there I outsource the printing. It's been kind of like contentious over time when I've posted about outsourcing my printing, because people like who have also had sticker shops have told me that outsourcing is like way too expensive and you can make stickers so much cheaper if you do it yourself. And they are totally right. However, it's only cheaper to make your own stickers at home with sticker paper that you order and maybe with a Cricut or a Silhouette machine. It's only cheaper to do that if you don't count your time. So I really recommend outsourcing your production, because if you spend a ton of time trying to cut out stickers and manage your inventory with that, and then also our packing orders, you're not going to have as much time to market your stickers and also make more designs. So if you outsource the printing and then you get them shipped to you, then you already have 100 stickers there once you open the box. You don't need to go spend 3 or 4 hours hand making them. And that 3 or 4 hours can be spent photographing them, making an Instagram post, making a TikTok post. Maybe if you have an email list going, it could be spent making an email for your email list. If you don't have a website, it could be spent building out a website so you don't have to pay as many fees to Etsy. That's all super valuable time, especially if you don't have any employees or anyone to help you. So just starting out, I super recommend outsourcing your printing. It'll save you time, and again, it'll help you create more designs, which will then give you more of a search term reach, appeal to more people. It'll help you build up your revenue, and then you can keep expanding your design library, and eventually you'll have a whole operation and a whole business running. Also, if you're doing this on the side and not full-time, which is how I started, because I was in college and law school when I was doing this, I just did not have the time to sit there and print out stickers and cut them out. And some people really enjoy doing that. So if it's therapeutic and really interesting and fun for you, then that's great. But like, just be aware it's like hobby fun time and not like business building time. I have tried a bunch of different websites for actually printing my stickers and getting them shipped to me, and I have really strong preferences about them, and I will talk about each of those in another video. Once you do get your stickers printed, the next step is obviously selling them. You can use Etsy or your own website, as I mentioned. I also sell stickers on TikTok Shop, and I sell stickers wholesale on Faire. So there are multiple different platforms that you can sell them online, and then also pop-up markets are a great place to also sell stickers. So if you're just starting out, I highly recommend getting on Etsy. Like I said, they have a built-in search, so you can have customers who have no idea who you are search for your particular sticker, and then they may find you and purchase, and they otherwise would have never found you. So that's super advantageous. And again, like, it's very helpful if you have a lot of different designs, so there's a wide net. I would also recommend getting your own website when you're ready. I use Shopify. I think it's awesome, It's very helpful and easy to use. And so I think having both of those is great. The reason I wouldn't stick to just Etsy, especially if you've been doing it for a little while, is because Etsy has, I think, like a 6 or 7% fee attached to every order, roughly speaking. They also have like transaction fees and listing fees. So I would expect to roughly maybe pay between 7 and 9% of the sale to Etsy. They do have a very helpful ship with Etsy program, so you can ship your order straight through Etsy. That's incredibly convenient, especially for stickers. But if you bring in your customers yourself through social media, for example, or personal relationships or however else, then you obviously don't want to pay that 8%. And if you start doing like wholesale orders, or you just have like a big custom order or something like that, and your orders are in like hundreds of dollars, that's, you know, 8, 16, 24-ish dollars that you could be losing to Etsy fees. So you could go through your own website and you wouldn't have to pay all of those extra fees. And then definitely get social media platforms. So Instagram and TikTok have been super great for me. It's hard to talk about starting from scratch now on those platforms because I started on Instagram so long ago, like in 2016 or 17, and I started on TikTok in 2020. Now it's a lot harder. The platforms are really saturated. You pretty much have to make video content if you want to expand your reach. And that can be hard because it takes a lot of creativity in addition to the creativity you put into designing the stickers, but it is definitely worth doing, worth trying. And if you find a kind of video creation tactic that works, then stick with it and keep going and just kind of keep hustling with those platforms. And then a completely different skill set would be going to pop-up markets and doing in-person sales, which can be really fun but also exhausting depending on how extroverted you are and how much time you have on your hands. Pop-up markets can be really great, especially for getting new followers, because even if people don't necessarily purchase, everyone at a pop-up market is like in a good mood. They'll probably follow you on social media if they like your stuff, even if they don't want to buy anything in particular. I found that that was really encouraging and validating. And so even when I would make, you know, a few $100s at a pop-up market, which was great money at the time, it was also really nice to have the positive feedback, the encouragement, and the followers. Side note, if you do pop-up markets and you're selling a lot of different sticker designs, definitely have a like 3 for $10 or 4 for $12 or something like that, because a lot of people are interested in buying one sticker, but if you offer them a discount for buying multiple, almost everybody will take that opportunity. And so instead of selling one sticker, you get to sell 4, and then people are, again, more invested in your business. So that was something that I found really helpful, and it's something we still do in my storefront, Mill and Meadow. Another platform that I also sell my stickers on is Fair, which is a wholesale platform. So that's selling to other shops and boutiques across the US. They're now in Europe, Canada, Australia. So that's a lot of opportunity to reach tons of people by having your stickers stocked in a storefront and having a bunch of people find them. I also sell wholesale on my own website now. Again, it's kind of like Etsy where they charge fees. So if you bring in your customers yourself from social media or elsewhere, you don't want to pay those fees, but that is a whole separate topic. So if you do sell your stickers wholesale, I highly recommend it because you will be able to sell more product, which will allow you to then order your product in higher quantities. And the higher the quantities that you order your stickers, the lower the cost is per sticker. So not only are you reaching new people, but you're lowering the cost per sticker, which then increases your profit margin. So that's super great. And also it's just another source of revenue. And usually you really don't have to do a ton of advertising to get wholesale customers. Usually they're very motivated people because they want to stock the best items in their store. So as long as you have a good product, they are actively seeking you out. All in all, it's worth it. Usually stickers have a really good profit margin. Generally speaking, it probably is going to cost between 30 and 60 cents to print stickers depending on the quantity. So even if you sell about 150, there's still a good profit margin. In all, I hope these tips were helpful for you guys. And if you have any other questions about the process of actually getting started with selling stickers or starting a sticker shop, let me know. It has definitely been a really fun journey for me. That stickers were my first product and they still are a best-selling product, but they were almost a gateway to building my business into what it is now. So these were definitely a fun like entry point, and it's just really fun to design stickers because you can do so much with them. So I hope you have fun and good luck on your journey starting a sticker shop. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and there's going to be a part 2 comparing the sticker companies I have tried in the past and my favorite sticker companies that I've used to print all of my stickers.